This is a little awkward for me to say, but do you want to go on a date with me? What? No, not that kind of date. A Playdate. It's a handheld console, so I don't really know how this is supposed to play out, because it's unlike anything else that I've ever seen before. It's like kind of like this Game Boy kind of thing, except like half of it's chopped off, and it's got a little crank on the side. If you buy one of these, you get games for free. Well, okay, they're bundled into the cost of the system, which I think is a $179 US, but you get these games drip fed to you in like seasons. Plus, they have an SDK for developers that is completely free and open to use. It's not the kind of retro console that I'm normally used to. Like, this is a retro style console, but it's a kind of a new thing, and I kind of dig it. All right, the inside of the box even has like a little cutout so that this doesn't get rattled around in shipping. That's actually really cool. A USB cable, it's yellow. Everything is very yellow with this thing. Actually, there is a cover that you can get for it that's purple. So it's like a Wario themed console. Thankfully, I don't think it farts at you. Let's get the console itself out. One of the things that people seem to be upset about with the Playdate is that the brightness you see the screen at right now, that's the brightness that it's ever going to get. It's not backlit whatsoever. Let's go ahead and Playdate. Oh wow, there it is. We've got games already. So we got Whitewater Wipeout, Casual Birder, settings.
That's my favorite game.
My favorite game. I want to play settings. Give me settings. Okay, we're already set up the Wi-Fi. Thank you, logistics. Replay intro. That's a good feature to have because we didn't see the intro, but logistics did. Now I want to see what logistics saw. Oh, that's cute. So it's teaching me the controls just by doing this. Oh, that's really cute. That's adorable. Wow, the frame rate's really good. Like, this is, you might think this is e-ink or something, but no, this is an LCD. And just doing this, it's nice. It's not like super smooth, but like it's better than you might think for something that's like yellow and plastic and not backlit. I'm not even playing any games yet, but that intro, like the kind of grin that was on my face the whole time, is how I kind of feel like these games are gonna go. Really depends on the quality of the games, I guess. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening exactly. There's like something that's gonna hit me here. Oh, I should have gone back and sniffed the flower so that it would be, yeah. Yeah, see, this is different, right? Yeah.
Did she just kick you in the balls?
So that's this game. I don't know how much more there is to it. It's difficult for me to describe what that game was. As you move forward, the guy moves forward, but time is always moving anyway. It's a strange concept. Okay, so this is Pick Pack Pup. I can either use the D-pad like a pleb, or I can do this. Okay, dock the crank or press A to continue. Okay, so let's dock the crank. So I guess this game doesn't use crank after that. Yeah, the speaker is pretty good. Like,
yeah, those songs the bop.
Okay, so this is a line matching game. I've got like an X-ray camera, and I'm going through like the Z depth, or actually no, it's the focus. That's another thing that I cannot see happening with like a traditional console, like maybe with the L&R triggers. I'm not sure what size the battery is in this thing, actually. Let me pull the specs real quick. Nintendo took a lot of flack for the way the Wii was, just for like not being HD, and honestly, yeah, it was kind of justified, but the reason the Wii was so successful is because they sidestepped everything else. And this is kind of the same idea, I think. I mean, it's not going to take off anywhere nearly as big as the Wii, but I don't know. I think it's charming, to say nothing else. Just like our sponsor, MSI. Thanks to MSI for sponsoring today's video. Their new MPG Z790 Edge motherboard is an excellent fit for your 12th or 13th gen Intel Core processors. It supports DDR5 memory up to 7200 MHz plus PCI Express Gen 5. The enlarged heatsink with heat pipe and additional choke thermal pads are built specifically for high-performance gaming systems. It uses Intel's Wi-Fi 6E to ensure a secure and stable network connection without compromising speed. To learn more, click the link below. So yeah, they call the screen a very special black and white screen. It's not backlit, but it is super reflective, which seems to be the case. Like, the actual screen itself isn't super reflective. It's got like kind of an almost matte finish to it, but the backing is reflective, which is what causes the contrast to be so high. So the battery is, they don't say, but 14 days of standby clock battery, and 8 hours of active use, which is pretty good. I mean, you're going to get pretty good battery life without a backlight on the LCD. Yeah, there's the CPU, 168 megahertz Cortex M7. That is pathetic. This screen is 400 by 240 1 bit. It doesn't have to crunch too much at all. It has 16 megabytes of RAM and 4 gigs of flash. I was wrong, it wasn't 16, it's 4 gigs of flash. And honestly, that's really all it needs. This is basically the specs that you might find in like a, not a 90s, but like an early 2000s handheld game console, like a GBA or something. Except, you know, the screen is significantly less colorful.
And those original GBAs are pretty dim.
Those original GBAs were just like this. They didn't have a backlight. Oh, right, it's got an accelerometer in it. So you could totally do like a fishing game if you really wanted to. That would be a good game, I think. Like, obviously, it's got enough horsepower to do like scaling and rotation and all that kind of stuff with sprites. Oh yeah, they were behind Untitled Goose Game and Firewatch. It is interesting to see all of the game cards because they're not in color over here. You wouldn't know that the puck was supposed to be orange, brown, orange. Like, I like how they kind of went with the be cutesy angle of it. Like, it's not super kiddie kind of way. It's cutesy in like a very casual kind of way, which is what this is all about. Yeah, the developer site. Let's head over there. That's their browser-based editor for Playdate. I need to sign in. But you can make a Playdate game in your browser. You can tinker with it. You can do whatever you want with it, basically. And that's the best kind of hardware. It's something that you can basically just tinker with, and that's great. And especially for, I don't know, hobbyists or even kids. Like, I don't know if this is kind of geared towards kids. Like, the name would suggest that it's a very kiddie device. It's also just hackable, and I like that. And this control scheme too, I really like. I didn't think that I would. I thought it would be like a gimmick kind of thing. It's kind of grown on me very quickly. Like, it's become very intuitive, which makes sense when you think about it, because we kind of take it for granted these days to have a D-pad, game like buttons here, maybe joysticks. But that's after a lot of trial and error. Yeah, speaking of which, as I'm handling it here, like getting ready to take it apart, this is really rigid. I can't even get it to creak, really. Like, the only thing I can actually do is like accidentally click buttons. It's really nice. So let's get this back panel off. I need to get in under here. There we go. Oh wow, that's like basically nothing. So the battery is a Fellowtech 760 milliamp hour. I don't really have any complaints whatsoever here. Uh-oh. It didn't like that. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna put this back together, and no one will ever know we were inside. No one will ever know we were ever inside of this thing. What else is there to say? But this is a super simple little device. It's not meant to be a powerhouse. It's not meant to be like the most amazing game console ever. It's meant to be like gimmicky and fun. And that's kind of what you get out of this yellow color scheme here. It's not something you'd normally see in your home. Would I pay $179 for this thing? Maybe not, but maybe I'm not the target audience for this. This has potential. And it has the potential to make me want to spend $179 for it. 24 games right now, though, is a little bit low. I know there are games you can buy on like itch.io. You know, you can just sideload onto the console with USB. And that's another thing too. Like, you can develop your own games. I don't know, I really like it. I'm just not sure if I would buy it. That's kind of the bottom line for me right now. Maybe if they had like a game store and the price of the hardware was like $99 or something like that, then it would probably entice me a lot more. I know this is their first hardware project and this is relatively low volume. That's why they're like taking them in waves. So that is part of the factor for the cost. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's your money. Thanks for watching this short circuit. Maybe get subscribed and let us know if there's anything else you want us to take a look at like this. Not necessarily, you know, stuff that's been out for a while, or maybe something that has been out for a while. Maybe it's flown under our radar, or maybe it's a car.